all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we are going to be carrying on with our Back to the Future DeLorean build. So we are going to do issue 98 of Build a Back to the Future DeLorean, and you know what this means? It's modification time. So we are going to be working on the front flux bands for the DeLorean in this issue. Now, obviously you can do it the standard way, with the way that it comes, and I will try and show that best I can. Or you can do it the way that I'm doing it, and you can go to Model Mods and get the modification for this, which is the Flux Bands mod, using EL rope. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to make it a heck of a lot better than what we've actually got installed on the DeLorean, but that will all become clear when we get over there. So what I'll do is I'll try and show what you would be normally doing if you're doing this as a standard, but then obviously I'm going to be putting my modification to it, so you'll see how that is done as well. So very exciting issue coming up, and I'm really looking forward to this one. So I'm eager to get started. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so one thing that we would have done, first of all, I'm just going to bring the DeLorean down. This heavy lump. And I'm actually just going to switch to the side camera, because I think it's going to be the better camera today. Okay, so as you can see here, what we would have done is we would have had the bulbs coming out of each side of here. So we would have had a bulb on here, and we would have had a bulb on this side. Now, them bulbs are here. And basically, we would have had some tape there, and we would have had to remove the tape. Now, obviously, we're going for the EL light mod. I don't have the bulbs in it, but I do have them here. There we go. Here, as you can see. And basically, what it wants you to do first of all is we would get these like fibre optic thick tubes, and they're supposed to carry the light all the way round, but they're not that great. But what you would do is we've got here we have got some tape here that they've provided, and we would literally, we'll show you, we get this and we get the tape, put the bulb into there, put that into, it's easy said than done. So could you imagine doing this on the actual car? To there, and we would wrap the tape around just like that. Okay, then that would then go into this is the right hand side. Okay, they're calling this a junction box. That would go into there just like that, and then we would more or less put this around. Now, because I'm doing the EL light mod, because it gives a better brightness, so we're going to do it completely different. So here is the EL light mod, and what we need to do is we need to first of all connect this up. Now, have I got the wrong one out? I think I might have done. Yeah, that, I've got the wrong wires showing. Okay, here we go. Let me just double check that to make sure I've got the correct wire. Yeah, so it's this one here, I had the wrong one. So here we have it here. We're going to connect the EL rope connector to it. Okay, so that's now connected up. we're going to get our junction box here. Now what I want to do is I just want to thread that back through there. Okay, and basically we need to put as much of this into here so it will fit in. Okay, very fiddly. Okay, so that's in there. It really doesn't want to sit in, does this? That's the problem with sometimes with modifications. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have that leading end just coming out the bottom there. Then I want to get this end here, and that's just going to simply go onto there. Okay, next what we need, which is a little bit out of shot, is we've got some sort of grip holders here. So we would normally be using these, and these are literally going to hold that wire in place. As you can see, we're going to get an IP screw. Well, we're going to need 2 of them because we need to hold this in place. Now you would have been doing this same if you had the standard on this. So you would have encased the fibre optics like this anyway, it would have gripped it. Okay. Right. So next thing we need to do is we're just gonna turn the cart around this way, just make it easier. We're gonna try and push as much of that wire we can into there. Now that's going to mount onto the car, and we do need to screw that in with a KM screw. So I'll grab one of them. Just remember that, oh, dizzy camp. Just remember, any modification you do to your model is at your own risk. So I'm just going to get my 3-in-1 oil pot ready, and we're just going to screw this in. Okay, so that's now in place. Then what we're going to do is we're going to more or less feed the wire through the guides on the Delorean. So it's got like little notches. Now I am told this is a better fit on the vehicle than the fibre optics, so but this mod I have actually had for for a while, and I've been dying to do it, and now I can. Okay, so that's in place like that. Next, which is buried under the DeLorean, which is typical for me, is we need the other side, and this is just gonna more or less go in exactly how the other side went in. So I'm not worried about it coming off just yet. So we need to put it into there. It'll hold down. We need to get our little cable grip. Try not to twist it. Just need a little bit of persuasion to get in there, but it will. So we need to use another not KM, IP. What I will do is, once we've got this installed, I will show you it working. And as promised, I will show the indicators on the front working as well, because I've had quite a few people saying stop teasing us. When will you show the indicators working? Well, I'll show you on the next vid. I said on the next video I'll show you them working. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this little thing started here. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. It's very fiddly. It's fiddly, but it's going to be so worth it when it's on the car. It just doesn't want to play ball. Right, and I'm terribly off camera here, but I've got to get this in best I can. It's still coming out. So just getting this bracket installed. Ah, come on! Right guys, just going to get this installed and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I've got that into place now. I've just put this on, and what we need to do, just need to screw this on with a KM screw. So I had a little bit of titivating to do. Not that again. Just to make sure that the EL rope is nice and tight. For some strange reason, that's not wanting to catch. So let's just try a different screw. It's just not wanting to catch it at all. Not what you really want to happen. Right, it does not seem to want to go in the hole at all. So I'm just going to test the hole. Ah, you see, look at that. Trying to put a screw in there, and it's just not screwing into it. So we have a problem with the hole. Okay. Right, I'll just have to think about this and we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back. I've got that on. It just won't fit on, so I've actually swapped the screw from a KM to actually a AM screw, and it fits perfectly. So I'm just going to put now this rope into the little notches in the chassis. So this rope wire. I think I might have a little bit of tweaking to do, but that's it all in place. Then what we would do, but I'm just going to leave this off for now, just while I get it the way I want it, is we would put these bits just over the screw hole just there. But like I said, I'm not going to do that right now because I just want to do some fine adjustments to this, just make sure it's perfectly aligned. But let's have a look what it looks like when it's on. So here's the cable for the Delorean. Now I should have power going into the car. So I'm just gonna, so like this, I want this to be nice and sort of taut, so I've got a little bit of work there to be done. But if I turn off the desk lamp, and let's go all on. As you can see, it's all lit up there, which looks a lot better. As you can see, the indicators are working. They don't flash or anything, but as you can see, that EL rope mod, it does look absolutely superb on there, and that gives us a nice flux band all the way round. I am really, really impressed with that one. So that is stage 98 complete. Well guys, that's it for issue 98 sorry, of the DeLorean. Yeah, that was rather trickier than what I thought. I thought that might have gone a little bit more smoother, but getting the rope wire into the junction box at the other side was a little bit harder, and obviously having to put that clip in was a little bit harder. And then the bit of a cock up with the screw not going in properly as well, that didn't help matters. But like I said, always keep your screws, guys. You never know when they're going to be needed in the build when something doesn't go awry. And I've used a couple of screws now on the DeLorean in different places. So yeah, definitely but worth keeping your screws. And then you know you've got them. Like I said, swapping the KM for an AM worked fine with me. And if you have the same problem with yours, you know, you can address that as it comes up. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.